And a very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Internet Land. How are we this evening? I hope you're all really doing well. Hope you've managed to get something to eat and drink, and you're going to sit down and have some fun with us now for however long we're going to do this for.
Your business.
Oh man, it's hot. I mean, seriously hot. 45 degrees it's been in here today, and that's centigrade, not Fahrenheit. So we're really battling the heat here today, guys, but we're doing this for you. So without further ado, pull up your chair, sit back and relax. We're going to roll some credits, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Okay, hey my wonderful friends, how are you all doing? I hope you're keeping well. It's so great to have you here this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Did I mention it was hot? We've done that now. Let's move on. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, we are going to do something that's never been attempted before, to the best of our knowledge. So really, when I say this, tonight we are going to make some history. You can see what's going on behind me. We're going to have a quick tour of that in just a moment. If you followed Facebook, Instagram and all that this week, you'll have seen post after post about all the tech and how it's been progressing. You said it, you wanted it last week. We thought it was going to be impossible, but the main man, Adrian, stand up and take a bow, has pulled it out of the bag this week, and he's made the even more impossible, even more possible, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So a big round of applause to Adi out in control. I know he stand up, take a bow, you can all see him, but he hasn't got his own camera.
Why, thank you.
Good evening. So yes, so we have finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. Can't believe it. We're running both machines at the same time. This is going to be absolutely stunning. Can't wait to get going. So we're going to get going very, very shortly. We've got a few things to point out just before we get going. So yes, here's a really super important thing. I remember a few weeks back when we said, oh, we're giving away 2 original Suarez paintings. Remember that? To celebrate getting to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Well, have to say, ladies and gents, it's been quite disappointing to take up on it. Only 5% of our subscribers have actually watched the video and entered the competition. So Ada's going to cue in a video now. I'm just going to run this by you again, in case you're new here, in case you haven't seen this, okay? What you're going to be watching on the screen is these 2 amazing paintings being created. So they've done exactly how you see these are going to be done tonight. That's exactly what they are. And we, out of our generous nature of giving back, are giving away these 2 paintings for free. Okay? Yeah, go for it, mate. Cue it. So, what you're seeing now is these 2 paintings being made. They are stunning. They are spectacular. Please, guys, if you haven't seen the video already, I've popped a link down in the description. Click on it. Now, later, whenever. Just click on it. Make sure you enter. And really, please, this is so cool. We can't do this every day of the week. Give your friends a chance to win it, or however you know, share this. It will really help us out, guys. You know, it's a big milestone for us. We are plodding this out every single week, and it's really hard work to do this, but we want to do it. And we're so thankful of all your support. We won't keep banging on about it, but guys, it's a really big milestone for us. Help us support it. Watch the video, share it with your friends, and let's get everybody entered that we possibly can, alright? Thank you very much, that's really good of you. Okay, so before we move on, let's do some hellos. Okay, so who have we got here this evening? Right, okay, so in no particular order, we've got Kid Rock for VR is here. Funny Fox is here. Good evening, Funny Fox. And we've got Richard Wills. Good evening to you. Tim Heath is here. Tim. Hello, Ellen and Tim. Very nice to see you. Formerly Rod Line is here, and Zane Taylor is here. Kim Ray is here, and Tanya Woodford is here. Devande Studios is here. Good evening to you. Katie Herring is here also. And is Hassan still here? Not sure. Nelson is here. Good evening, Nelson from Sao Paulo, Brazil. How are we all doing this evening? I hope you're keeping well. I hope everybody's keeping well. That's the whole point. This is community. This is what we live for on a Wednesday night. Skadoosh. Anyway, Paul Ambler Art is here, saying good evening to Ed and Adi. Yes, hello Paul, nice to see you here. Lucy Blake is here with a hello. Collectible Globe, let's go. Colin Goody is here. Hello Colin, good evening. And to Lorraine as well, hope you guys are well. Jeff Jenkins is here from Chicago. Hello, Next Level Style, thanks very much. Simon Durning says, one's curiosity was piqued. Stay tuned, my friend, it will get even better. And A.Go is here from Atlanta. Hello, good evening to you. Henry the Artist is here. Dina Good is here. Oh, this is fantastic. Gaz Rogers is here doing a triple high. Hi. Gaz. Awesome. Right then, so we'll come back to that. Guys, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. The regulars will know. We'll come and do as much of the chat as we possibly can this evening. Forward apologies if you don't get a mention. We'll try and mention everybody wherever we can. But thank you for joining in the chat. It makes it a community and we love that, so thank you very much. Okay, who else has just joined on? I'm Mia Granny. Big Hollow for Glasgow. That's a terrible accent. I'm so sorry. I won't do any more accents, I promise. I just couldn't resist that. Thank you for joining in again. Right, okay, brilliant. Now, we're just going to have and Michael Ploplis is here. Sup, yeah, hi. The gang is all here, Katie. Yes, we're doing well. Okay, so we're going to have a quick check of the cameras. So we've obviously done corner cam. Good evening, corner cam. A little bit blurry, sorry about that, folks. So we're going to do, let's run around to the overhead cam. Oh, here we are. Good evening, overhead cam. Good evening, how are you? And here we go on the corner PTZ cam. Hello, good evening, everybody. And my favourite, good evening, chess cam. So we've got 4 cameras, all operational, my friends. This is really good. Oh, Alika Chakova is here from Edinburgh. Hello, how you doing? And Gary Jans van Vuren is here from South Africa. Stanley Kubrick is here. Apologies if I've said all your names incorrectly. I'm trying. It's warm. I'm just going to blame the heat. Right, okay, we're almost ready to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Now, which camera are we on, buddy? Okay, we're on corner cam. So if we could just switch to PTZ for a second, my friend, that would be awesome. Let me just point out, we've been doing some amazing things over on Pinterest this week, ladies and gents. So you can see on the back wall, go check us out. You just have to type in Suarez Art. It'll find us. We're literally putting so much stuff on there, it's untrue. So if you want to get an inspiration for all the stuff that we do here, the crazy stuff, the wild stuff, even experimental stuff, we are literally loading Pinterest full of it. And it's a brilliant place to go watch what we're doing. So give us a follow, give us a like, give us whatever you want, go share some stuff, make up some mood boards, but that's where it's happening. We've got some crazy stuff going on, so thanks for your support on that. Did I mention materials? If we can whiz on to Chesscam for just a second, buddy, that would be awesome. So welcome to my mixing table. This is where we're going to be doing all the stuff tonight. Now, we are experiencing on some levels some material shortages at the moment, what with all the craziness going on in the world. So that is providing us with 1 or 2 issues, but still determined we just keep on going every single week. But yes, but it is getting a little bit tight out there with some things, and lead times and prices and costs. It's all getting a little bit crazy at the moment, guys. So yes. So yes, last week's barrel painting. Yes, if you missed that, you can indeed catch up to what we did last week when it was just the barrel on its own, which was pretty stunning, I might add. Now that is also available on the YouTube channel, and you can find that in the videos. It's just a couple of clicks down when you click into the channel. And I've also posted that on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, so you can find that access to that on all the social networks. Do go have a look at it. It was a brilliant week. Now we're about to ramp that up to the next level. This is like turning it up to 11. All right, guys, so we're almost ready to go. Right, so the only other thing is I want to talk about is my microphone. So my microphone, ladies and gentlemen, Lady's been working tirelessly, and you might see I've got this kind of, can we see that, like a black tongue sort of disappearing down. So what we've done, we've spent quite a bit of money on a really nice microphone this week, because we had some feedback. We wanted to try and reduce the clipping and the distortion when this was plugged in. So hopefully we're trialing it this week, so be patient with us. We're using some filters on the software as well that broadcasts out to you, and the hope is that we'll be able to clear out some of the noise of the extractor when that goes on, and you'll be able to hear more of the, well, you'll certainly be able to hear more of Adi outside when he talks, which will be great, and more of the music, so when I'm not talking, hopefully it'll be a bit more quieter and a bit more pleasant for you. So we're going to trial that this week, guys. Adi's been working really hard on it, so if you've got feedback, if it doesn't sound quite right, by all means let us know and we'll try and fix it for you. Alright? Oh, fantastic. So this is good. Right. So the Rita is here and Jay Prelli is here. Good evening, and Marion Moore is here. Good evening. Right. And Ingrid is here. Let's go, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Right. Right. So AD is now going to go and pop the extractor on. And Michael Poppis wants to know some details about the canvas spec. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to switch all the equipment on now. This should be good for a laugh. Okay, so the canvas spec, yeah, absolutely, we can. The canvas... talking. he's got me back. Okay, thanks for that. No worries, buddy. Okay, yeah, so the canvas, yeah, I buy them in these great big long lengths which are made for me. Oh, hang on, I've just been... What's that on the screen?
Oh. Thank you, my friend.
Whoa, James, what? Which camera one, dude? James has just given us $10. Thank you, James. We're not worthy. Thank you so much. We're really grateful. Oh my lord! Wow. Thank you so much, James. That's amazing. I didn't imagine. Oh, Ed, pull yourself together, man. Come on. Everyone wants to see your paint. Thank James. Thank you so much. You are so kind, my friend. I really appreciate it. Right. So, okay. Right. Just before we get rotating, we are going to be doing a base coat on the bottom. So I'm going to talk you through the tech as we go along, so don't panic if you think, what on earth is all this going on? I am going to talk you through it. So let's do it. I'm going to do a very quick base coat, so I'm going to get the paint open right now so that you, my friends, can see exactly what's going on. That's the important thing. Alright, so we'll get back to some chat in just a second. James Sims, thank you so much. That's so kind of you, man. Wowzers. Oh, I don't know what to say now. Whew. Man. Right, okay, so that's all good. So I'm just going to thin some of the paint down just a little bit, and then down on the rotating platform, and feel free to ask any questions about the tech that we've built and put together here. Actually, it's been quite a bit of engineering here this week, just trying to secure this and get everything square and level. You've no idea, it's completely nuts. In fact, we've even put reinforcing bars right up to the ceiling to try and fix it, to stop the forces from pulling itself over. So it's all good fun, isn't it? Right then, guys, let's get some... Now, this is going to be quite interesting because I've got to try and get some paint on. Now, I'm not going to spin this, I'm just going to paint it on, so I'm just going to be quiet for a second. Okay, Chemical Barista says, where are you guys? What location? We are in sunny UK, in a beautiful part of the world called the Cotswolds. We're in a town called Stroud, not a town called Malice. A town called Stroud, which is a beautiful place, and we've been here since 2012, I think, something like that. We've been developing the studio and all its facilities for quite some time now. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little wash coat on here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is I hope that answers your question, by the way. Please do feel free, ask as many questions as you want. We love the, don't we, Adi? We love the questions. So Tim Stanton hello, good evening, Tim, reckons we're going to print money with this device. Well, quick, yeah, quick, let's have a go, shall we? I'm not sure my £10 notes are going to come out all that well, but I'll sell them for a £5 each, how's that? Right, okay, so I'm just going to put a quick base cut here and then we're going to start the machine spinning. And if you haven't caught up with social media this week, then we're going to show you exactly what you've been missing, because when these two things go together, oh my days, it looks amazing. Right, so you can see on the corner cam now, I'm just popping a proprietary little base coat. It's just a wash coat really, so it's still the normal thinned paint, sorry, the normal enamel paint, but it's just thinned down, just so we can get something on there, because the majority of this is going to get covered up anyway. Okay, so there we go, we got ourselves a little base coat, doesn't take long. Right, okay, I think we need to get that spinning, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get that fired up. Okay, I'm going to check my connections. So we have got, yes, that's done, excellent. Right, okay, I'm just checking with AD. How are we doing, buddy? Everything all right at your end? Okay, I'm going to start the spin in readiness for getting the barrel rolling. Okay, there we go. It all works, yay. Part one is done. Okay, this is a relief so far. We've got it spinning. Oh, do you like the barriers, by the way? You obviously may have seen on previous broadcasts that AD has built big enclosure. Well, we've bought some tensor barriers, which has given us a much smaller enclosure this time. So, and we've rebuilt the tabletop as well. So, oh my, literally all of this has been bespokely built this week. So we have worked really, really hard on it. Okay, so now we have got our base coat done. We are going to make a start with some colours. Now this should be good for a laugh, because I've got quite a few. So I'm going to make a start with some orange. Anybody up for a drop of orange, yeah? Now I'm going to come up to the corner cam and we're just going to see how beautiful that, oh hello. If that goes out of focus, I apologise. Yeah, you love it. Right, okay, shall we pop it on now? I've got to say, ladies and gents, although we can roughly predict what this is going to look like, we're quite certain that this, if it hasn't been done before, which we don't think it ever has, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to look like. So we are, like I said, making history here. I'm going to get the...
So Ed thinks that he's pretty sure that this hasn't been done before. I can pretty much guarantee this has never been done before. I mean, come on, seriously? It would go to this much effort apart from us, because that's what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. So let's see what happens. Right, I'm just going to spread some of this out just a little bit. That's fine. Okay. So, to not do a pun, we're off and spinning, ladies and gents. Lols. Right, okay, so, yes, so we're going to go in with some orange. Yes, that was the whole point of me taking the lid off, wasn't it? That we'd actually do some orange. Now, the band that you can see on the rotating barrel is just a piece of canvas that we used last week. And in actual fact, it's only used to bridge the gap where the canvas doesn't quite go around the entire circumference. So that's all that is. Okay? So I think if we do this after 3 or 4 times, you imagine how painted that piece of canvas underneath is going to be. That's going to look pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to get quite thin with the paint now, and we're going to start up on the barrel. I'm going to start fairly slow, and then as the stream continues, we're going to really ramp the speeds up, so don't go away. Do not blink. Alright, run and tell your friends. Seriously. Right then, guys, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, here we go. On 3, 2, 1, go. Right. And I'm going to stop. Oh, chest cam. Now then. There you go. Right? Nice. Very nice. Right, okay. So I'm going to go on to the other side now because we're on the overhead camera. And I'm going to make it go a little bit faster. So, let me just squeeze my thing up a bit. Right. Yeah, Tanya, that's absolutely right. It is like rubbing your tummy and tapping your head at the same time, isn't it? Right, okay, so I'm going to come onto this camera now, give you a different look at this. Okay. Right, so let's get this on. Let's see how we get on. Can we all see that on the overhead? I don't mess around. Look, let's just get straight in with the cams. Here we go. Here we go. Right, so that's dropped off quite a bit. So I think I need to probably apply from the other side. Let's not worry about that for now, guys and girls. We're learning, alright? We're all doing this together. So I'm going to drag it from this side and we'll try that again. Oh, that was way too much. Sorry. Yeah. Right, let's turn the speed of that down. A little bit. That's it. It needs to rotate slower. Okay, fine. Let's not worry. Let's not worry. That's okay. Right, so I'm going to bring the rotation down just a little bit on all of the devices. There we go. And I'm going to have to use less paint, so we won't be too adventurous. See, look, this is how we learn. Right, so that's quite enough of that. So I'm going to go over and get some... Yeah, let's get some small and some medium glasses. I'll get another couple of colours on and then I'll see what it looks like and then we'll see what you guys are up to and what you're saying. So that's fine. Let's get something a little bright, a little lighter, shall we? Now then, let me choose my next colour. I think we need some yellow. Let's have a look at yellow. So Paige is just going to cycle through some of the camera positions now so you can get a better look at some of the combinations of colours and camera positions that we've got. And here we go on the all camera setup. There we go. So now you can see me, hopefully, going straight in with the yellow. Okay, so I'm going to work it from this side. We are now, we're going to go in, I think, let's just have a little look, see where we can go. Now using a lot less, I'm going to keep with the diagonal. Now, the main thing about this is I want to concentrate on what's going on down there rather than what's going on up above. So now with that, that could be that I don't actually have enough. So I'm going to decant just a little bit more. The consistency is fairly good, so I'm happy with that. Now, have we got any yellow coming off at the moment? Bizarrely, no. So let's go, let's see. So you'll be seeing this on the camera on the other side. So I'm just going to put some more on there. Okay, and then there we go, that's better. That's a bit better. So can we see those tails? That's nice, so those tails are starting to form now. So I think if I speed that up just a little bit on the table, there we go, let's put a bit more speed underneath, but not too much, because otherwise it'll all disappear. Now the beauty about this is that you can literally do anything you want and see what happens. So we are, there we go, right, okay, good. Thank you for all your comments, by the way, on the production and the camera work. Again, you don't have me to thank for that, so yeah, big kudos to AD out in control, who's at the helm, steering the ship hopefully in the right direction. It's just up to me to try and give you something worthy to look at. So on that note, I'm going to go in with some cream. Now this is pre-thinned, so this is going to move a lot more now. And I'm going to concentrate this in the centre because I want to try and cover some of that red up. So already, look, we're starting to develop things. I'm going to run over this orange because that's hopefully going to give us something resembling peach. So let's not do too much, just enough for it to start. There it goes, it's starting now. Oh, it's like the way they make cookies in these factories, do you know what I mean? Oh, I quite like that, that's very interesting. Right, okay, so some interesting early results so far. I am now going to spin that a tiny bit faster on the table underneath, but I'm going to keep the rotation constant on the top. Alright, and I'm going to add a drop more of this and see where we go. So again, at this stage I'm not too worried about what's going on the barrel, because I want to see what happens underneath. Now you'll be very pleased to know we've got another canvas to put on here, so if everything goes completely wrong underneath, hey, never goes wrong, then we can look at doing something on the underside also, as well as what we're doing on the front. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the rotation a little bit, and I'm going to let that sort itself out for 2 minutes. so what's let's just have a look. Right, that's interesting. Right, I'm just going to start that on a very slow spin because I need to catch the drips. Right, so that's not too bad. Okay. Right, let's have a quick look at the comments then, my lovely friends. Cindy Jameson, I'm glad you didn't miss it here. Okay. So, Zane, last week you brushed it on, perhaps that's something, as the under canvas was brilliant. That's very kind, thank you very much. So, yeah, I might have to get the brush on the rotating one in a minute. Michael, coolest technique. Thank you very much. It's really kind of you. Matthew Lloyd Winder is here. Eat your heart out. Artificial intelligence. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you're really enjoying it. Okay, I mean we are really, we are really trialing something here that we've got a reasonable idea what will happen. So, okay, that's enough for cream for now. We'll come back to the comments very shortly. And I'm going to pick my next colour now. And looking at that on the floor, I think I want to go in with something, do you know what we haven't used for a while? We haven't used any green for a while, have we? I've got some aluminium paint which I'm going to use as well. And I think we're going to go in with some lime green. Anybody up for some lime green, ladies and gents? I think so.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Okay, so I'm just going to spin this over a little bit more now. And we're going to go in with some lime. So I'm tempted. Now it's going a bit slower. Let's give you some action over here. Okay, so let's see where we're going to do this. So I'm going to do a line. Let's try not to get myself killed. Okay, let's see what that does now. Right. And then we're going to spin it up. Right, so that's getting more paint on, which is great. So I think should we just ramp it up a bit, guys and girls? Should we do that? I think so. And then I'm going to turn my attention to the barrel. Okay, because at the moment we're just using that as a way just to get paint down onto the canvas. But oh, Callie thinks it looks a bit like an eye. Yes, I suppose it does, doesn't it? Right, okay, that's better. So I tell you what we're going to do now. I think we have to go for some Suarez blue. Should we get some Suarez blue? I think we have to go for some Suarez blue. Right, so I'm going to get your faithful Colour X. This is always a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's get that mixed up and let's get some on, shall we? Let's start to ramp it up and then we can start and have a look at what goes on the top. Right, oh, got to stick to the desk. That's not good, is it? Okay, fantastico. All right, let's go and get ourselves a couple of cups. Well, let's try one. So Adie's going to have a bit of a zoom in now on the old camera. There we go. Happy days. Let's get the blue on. So we're starting to get a bit quicker now. Right, so let's see what goes on. I'm going to do this on this side. Let's see how we get on with the blue. I'm going to zigzag the blue down. See if that... Whoops. Okay, so that's all dripping off quite spectacularly now, isn't it? Lovely, and I can see that over here. Right, okay. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, he said knowingly, we're going to give the barrel a bit of a spray. I'm going to see if I can catch some of this. Now we've got some of the paint here which needs to be moved around. So this is now going to form my base coat on the barrel. So I'm trying not to touch what's underneath. Don't worry too much about that because we're literally doing two paintings at the same time. There you go. Who's mad enough to do two simultaneously, eh? Yeah, we are. Right, okay. I think I'm going to have to spin the barrel up a little bit more now. So, let's see if I switch it to fast, what happens, alright? Off, fast, there we go. Didn't even move. Right, okay. Let's get some of this sorted out. See where we go from here. So Zane, yeah, that's a great question you've asked in terms of when someone buys a broadcast piece. Yeah, I mean absolutely, they can see exactly how it was born and brought into the world. So yeah, it's a good idea. I think you know, we've done one or two, and clients have been extremely encouraged by it and found the whole event that surrounds them extremely entertaining and fascinating, which is brilliant. You know, it's part of the journey, isn't it? It's part of the life cycle of the painting as to how it came into existence. I think the more we can attach a story and a narrative to something, the more involved we can become when we know more about it. I mean, it's like a lot of things. If you show an interest in something, you can make it quite uniquely your own, can't you? So yeah, really, really good question that. So thanks for sharing that with us. So we've also been busy this week putting stories out onto Pinterest, particularly of note some of the art projects that we've been involved in, because I don't know how much you guys know about the kind of projects that we've done over the years, but we've done things like London Fashion Week and actually made dresses out of canvas, which is particularly exciting. We've done that, and we've done some big projects over in the US. They're also on there, for some private clients over in the Hamptons. And also the world, what we think is the world's largest curved painting, single span curved painting, which we put into Canary Wharf. So we've put details of that on Pinterest as well. So I think it's been a really nice exercise this week for Aidy's been doing the bulk of that work, not me, to have put all that information out there so that other people can see exactly what we've done. And I think we've been really enjoying looking back through the archive photos, haven't we, buddy, about reminiscing about just the colossal amount of work that we've done over the years, but also nice look back at the things that we've achieved, which again have been equally colossal. So please do go check it out. We're not trying to do it from a shameless self-promotion point of view, but I think, you know, because you tune in each week, ladies and gents, which we're so grateful for, you might find some of this information really useful, actually.
Yes, looking through some of the archive stuff, it's quite surreal to think what we've actually achieved, what we've done, what we've been involved with. You know, the Purcell project. You know, for whatever life throws at you. You know, being approached by Purcell to basically make paintings, but make them look like food, and trying to figure out how to make paint look like food, and we did. And you know, I'm proud of what we managed to achieve. You know, our clients in the US, and you know, things like sending one to Hollywood, completely dismantled, had to be remantled the other end, and everything went perfectly. It was hung back up in a beautiful home in Hollywood, and you know, our clients love that. And it's great to look back at these and you know, put the archive photos out, which we've done on Pinterest, just to sort of, you know, really show people what can be done.
Yeah, very well said, mate, very well said. Right, okay, so I'm going to come around the other side, actually. Tony Harrison seems very glad he's not paying our electricity bill, mate, so yeah, Tony, none of the bills here are particularly pleasant when I get them. Trust me, it just isn't. Everything's expensive these days, and running a giant place like this is certainly not something that really ever gives me a completely safe and satisfying sleep at night. So it's always on my mind, well, as it is for the both of us, really. But you know, if you're going to be prepared to sink time and sacrifice and energy into what you believe is the right thing to do and your passion, then it really isn't a gamble or a risk at the end of the day. It isn't a worry. It's what you define as being what your life's about. For me, that's all it's about. So yeah, Funny Fox, that's a good one. We should do a video about the projects, and there we go. We'll cue that up. That's a good subject for a video. So thank you for that. We've been filming all this week, actually, while we're talking about videos. Filming this week about a week in the life of Suarez, because I think, and that's going to come out in the next few weeks. So I think when you see that, that's pretty extraordinary as well. When you will eventually get to see just exactly how much work we do, and the problems we face, and the things that we're having to get through just really to do what we do. And I'm sure there are far easier ways to do what we're doing, but that's not necessarily what we're about. We're about trying to push back some boundaries, do things that haven't been done, make make things count, make it worthwhile. And dare I say, even, you know, we do change people's lives. People write and tell us, and they've found art and discovered things that they never knew existed, and I don't think there can be a greater or more genuine and humbling comment than that. Okay, right, we're going to go in with some yellow now, ladies and gents. Which camera are we on, buddy? Okay, so we're on corner, so I'm just thinking about there in the centre, so I'm going to go in with some yellow, and it'll splodge and cajole itself. I'm not worried about that because I want to get some nice lines on here, which is fantastico. Okay, nicely does it, Ed. Right, so now I think, before I change gloves, and I'm quite worried about changing gloves, because I may not get them back on again. Oh, Funny Fox! Oh.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Funny Fox. Wow! Oh my goodness me. You and James 2 weeks in a row. This is amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. Both of you. That's we get overwhelmed at just the slightest bit that comes back to us, and thank you. That's very, very graciously received. Thank you so much, Funny Fox. That's really, really kind of you. Wowzers. Okay, right. So I'm going to take my gloves off in a second, and I'm going to slow the one in the middle down. Because I want to go. Oh, Les Knight, hello, says very cool. Good evening, Les. Sakat Sindwani. It's 1 in the morning, just waited for your piece. Oh, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Thank you, James, for complimenting Funny Fox. Richard Wills has underlined what we were talking about. And Simon Derlin, yes, this is the reason I started liking art. Thank you so much. Artfish42 is here as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Right. I am going to be slowing that down a little bit. Oh, hang on a second, guys. Right. Got it. Right. We just got a slight, the vent flap was open. Right. Okay, right, sorry. Okay, right, just a small technical thing there. Okay, so let's just start that back up again, just a little rotation. I think I left a flap open, ladies and gentlemen, so sorry mate, I'll apologise to my colleague who's suffocating outside. Right, okay, so we're gonna... Oh, what? Hang on, what was that in my ear? Katie Herring? What?
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow! Katie, thank you so much. My goodness me, guys. Oh, thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at these kinds of things. Thank you very much. That's amazing, Katie. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my lordy lord, thank you. Oh, James says, I wonder what it would take to make Ed speechless. Oh my lord. I'm sure Eddie's probably going to roll his eyes and say, well, there isn't a lot, things I never shut up. Oh, guys, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you so much, Funny Fox. Thank you, James. Thank you so much, guys. We're so grateful, and I will speak on behalf of us both. Oh, wow. Thank you. Right, come on, Ed, concentrate. Okay, right. So at this point, I think I'm going to get the spin table out of the way. We're going to keep the barrel rolling. And Tony Harrison says you need XL gloves, mate. I know. Bizarrely, Tony, even when I've got XLs, when my hands are, it's so hot in here. I'm just sweating I'm just sweating a lot. Okay, where are we? How far? I'm just going to check with AD. How far in are we, buddy? Okay, right, we're going to get canvas number 2 on. I'm going to ramp this up, so don't go anywhere, my friends. This will only take a moment. See if I can get this off. Okay. Interestingly, no idea if I can get this off. It's one thing I didn't think about. Right. Don't hit the barrel, Ed. Don't hit the barrel. Have I got more room the other side? Let's think about this. What do we think, buddy? Shall I just go for it? I reckon, yeah, it's only a tiddler, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Got it. Ooh. Yes, it's still moving. So what we're going to do, ladies and gents, don't go away, because at the end of the stream, look at that! Hello, cheeky! At the end of the stream, we're going to hang that up so you can have a look at it. Now that is interesting, very cool, I like it. Right, okay, happy days everyone. Now the fun bit, I've got to get this one on. Let's just see. I think I can do it. No, I know how to do it. Sorry mate. Yes, I think I can do this, so I'm just going to get a roll, and I'm going to roll it on like I'm rolling out some dough. Okay.
Keep rolling on.
Right, so we get this rolled up around, and I can get it on. Bang a gong, get it on. Right, okay, which camera are we on, buddy? Oh, can't hear him. Why can't I hear him? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, Tanya, wow, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Thank you. We look. I know it's going to sound like a flipping cliche, but it isn't, and I'm trying to be as genuine as I can. But guys, just having you here is enough. You know, life can get very closed in when you do this kind of thing. But knowing you are there is it just means the world to us. What can I say? Thank you. It's just amazing, guys. It really is. It makes all the sweat and the blood and the tears completely worth it. Thank you. I'm sure Adi will, express this exactly the same. Okay. Richard Wills, you like the one that I've just took off? Fantastic. All major credit cards accepted. Right, let's get back into it, shall we? Okay. Who's up for some orange? Let's get orange as a base go. We haven't done orange for a while. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because we're all in a very happy mood this evening. Here we go. Whole can, what's left of the can's gone. We're going to get in now. We're going to do the other side with some beautiful yellow, because I like bright, shiny, happy things. Right, okay, let's get another brush out. Let's get those two done.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Okay, so let's get in. So, funny folks, you were asking about the Corona dance. Oh, sorry, no, the dance. The dance. We can't do that, I'm afraid, anymore. YouTube doesn't like it. It demonetises us. So that £3.50 just gets wiped out. Right, okay, so yeah, that is the £3.50 for the month, says Ada, yeah. Yes. Okay. Right, so we're just going to get this roughly spread out, just so I've got everything going where I am. Got to still get into the middle, which is going to prove to be quite a job, seeing as I'm doing this with a plastic scraper. But it's important that we get a decent base coat on for what goes over the top. Yeah. So I think I'll probably get closer to the middle from the other side, which is happy days. These are some nice colours. I love this. Oh, she's very, very happy. Right, let's get that spread out to the corners, and then I'll whiz round onto the side, because I've got a little bit more showing on that side because we've offset the table slightly. So let's just get in there. Normal service resumed very shortly, my friends. The barrel's doing nice. We're going to see what we can resurrect out of the barrel. Although, as I said before, oh gosh, I'm very close to that, aren't I? Look at the peril I put myself in. for entertainment. I'm about to get my head painted, and not through choice. Right, yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to see, obviously the barrel isn't the main concern this week, because we created just spectacular kind of magical undersea kingdom last week with the barrel on its own. It was amazing, and it has turned out really well. I'm not sure where the picture of it is. Oh, yeah, it's, no, I haven't tweeted it out yet, buddy. Aidy's just asking me where the picture is, but I don't think I've tweeted it or posted it out. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Once I'm home, so in a few hours' time, I'm going to put that out on Twitter, and Facebook and Instagram so you can see exactly what we did, and I'll pop a link in so you can watch the video. Okay, fantastic. So that's that done. Are we ready for round 2? Now, first person to shout me out a colour gets it put on first. I'm waiting. Whilst you're here while waiting for that, please guys don't forget to give us a subscribe. So important, like we mentioned at the start of the show. So important, please give us a subscribe. Now I know there's sort of, 86, 88, 90 watching now. We only got 36 likes, guys. Give us a thumbs up. If you're enjoying this, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. Thank you. Show us the love. Yeah? Show us the love. That's it. Right. Okay, let's get it spun and let's get this going, shall we? Okay, come on tables. There we go. Right. We are back in business. Okay.
You be nice to my table. It's because I just put a giant, dirty, great, heavy piece of wood on it just specially for you to have your special machine, thank you.
Marvellous. I've been warned, look. I've been warned. Okay, right, I forgot. Dude, can you scroll back up and tell me who suggested the first colour, please? Right. Right. Right, okay. So what do you reckon we should go with then, buddy? Right, so there's gold, pink and purple seem to have come through, I think. So we'll start with gold. This is good. So we've got our first 3. Now I'm going to come over to that camera over there and I'm going to pour some gold out. Look how, yeah, look how gorgeous. Here we go. Oh, would you like a pint, sir? Mmm, delicious. Look at that. Mmm.
Yay!
Okay, let's get the gold on. That's what we've come here for. Okay, let's start with the edges. Oh, it's a tense moment. It's tense.
They see me rolling, they hate it.
Right, there it goes into the middle. Nice. Okay, we've got a big dollop of like molten gold metal in the middle. That's going to react very nice with what goes on after that, which is very good. Happy days. Right, let's lay some gold down. Yeah, and I think the next was going to be pink and purple. So I've got a really nice purple there, so we're going to use that. So let's get some pink on. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot this a little bit quicker. Should we go quicker? Come on, guys, I'm feeling good mood. This is a once in a lifetime, so let's get it spun. Let's see what we can do here, right? Let's go for it. Oh, that's going quite quick now. Right, we're going to keep the barrel rotating, and we're going to go with the pink, and I'm going to put the pink in the centre. Okay, that's 1 pink in the centre. Right, there we go. That's better, guys. Now you're hitting that like. Thank you very much. That's it. Keep on hitting it. I know you can't do it more than once, but that's it. Come on, if you like this, show the love. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Oh god, I'm going to do something on the end now because I want to get some pink on the ends. This is good. Now we're spinning. Look what's happening now underneath. Goodness me, that's gone enormous. Woo! Right, and we also need to put some gold in. Sorry, no, some purple. Some purple. Should we put some purple in, mate? Let's do some purple. Right.
Purple's great.
Okay, let's get in with the purples. Now I've got to attack this with my wooden spoons because it's a little bit crusty. Right, let's just slow that down a minute and have a little look. Right, let's have a look at that. So you can see on the all camp. Oh, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. I'm liking that.
Nice.
Right, okay, so let's sort the purple out. Now, I want to choose a slightly different one, maybe one we've never used before. So let's have a look at that. Remember, ladies and gents, we're doing the impossible tonight. They said it couldn't be done. And now it's been done at a cinema near you. Okay, so while Lady has a zoom in, I'm just going to prep this purple. Now, this is utterly bonkers, this purple. It's like a famous chocolate brand, which I can't obviously name, but it isn't probably the one you're thinking of. No, it begins with an M. It's got a picture of a white cow on it. Right. Let's get that a stir round. Okay, so I've thinned this a little bit now. So I think this is going to run quite freely. So I need to be quite careful on what I do with this. And I'm definitely going to pop some black in next as well. Okay, so I'm enjoying the streaks there. Let's spin that a little bit more. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, guys. Thank you, because we're literally in new territory here. So yeah, Chaos Strander says, is the barrel a canvas as well? Yes, there's a 3.1 meter piece of canvas on here. So there you go. Right, okay. So we've now got some purple on, so I'm going to pull some purple out here. Well, let's see what happens. That's a good purple, and I definitely want to get some black on. Right, so that's going to start forming. I'm going to probably just ramp that up just a little bit, because that hasn't done what I want it to do. So I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try it there. Let's see if that will drip how I want it to drip. But again, guys, we're really in the kind of unknown territory here. We're trying to figure everything out. Yeah, see, even that now, the paint is reacting slightly differently, which is really, I hadn't anticipated that. So now we've got to react to that. So that pink is done. My goodness me, we'll have no paint next week. No, I'm joking, of course we will, we'll find a way. Right, okay, so I want to put something a little darker on there before we move along. So I'm going to drop just some soupçons of black on there, and let's see where we go. So I'm not going to thin this. Alright, and then we're going to sort the barrel out in a little while, but what I'm trying to do is to get into the centre. So actually, I've just had a thought. I'm going to slow that right down, and I'm actually going to stop the barrel. So let's stop the barrel for a second. Now, please tell me I've stopped that in a fairly decent place. No, that couldn't be just worse, could it? There. And I'm going to let this pull down. So, we'll probably see this better on the chest. Right, now can you see what's happening on the chest cam? Chest cam is depositing this in a line. So I'm going to straighten this up a little bit. There we go. Right, so now we're going to get two lines. So in the centre, right, I'm going to do a black line. And I'm just going to let this run down. Now this really is sort of what on earth's going to happen territory. Now this is going to start tracking down, and then it's going to fall on there, and I've got to get my timing absolutely right, and I'm going to spin the table up. That's the principle. Come on black, come on, sort yourself out, come on, run down, we haven't got all night. Right, so this is quite cool and interesting at the moment. So what we haven't tried is just exactly what we're doing at the moment, so hopefully you can see that. The black's just starting to run down. Now I might have to help it on its way, but all of it's starting now. All the purple's starting to come down. This is starting to get interesting now. Come on, black! Come on! Come on! I want it in the middle. Right, so I'm going to have to forward it round a little bit. Right, let's see if that helps it. So we're going to go to the other side. There we go. Now we can see on the chest cam. Let's give that a bit of a helping hand. Now, is it finally starting to appear on the bottom? You can probably see in the centre there's a big sort of arc where nothing really is happening. And that's what I'm trying to get into. Come on, Black! It's like, we're all really rooting for you. I just want a few drops of black. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, Black. You're almost there. You're almost dripping off. Right, let's give it a bit more of a spray. Come on. That's it. You can do it. Just 3 or 4 drops of black. That's all I want. I mean, it would be easier just to actually put them in the centre. But hey, that's not what we're doing, is it? Right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We'll get it spinning again. Come on. Come on. I can see it all. Yes, there it is.
Come on, get some of the black on the table.
There you go. If it's good enough for Arnie, it's good enough for us. Right. Okay, so interestingly, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop the barrel rotating, but I'm going to rotate the bottom one instead. So let's see what happens now when we get the table moving. Okay. Let's see from a static barrel position what exactly happens. I think we need to get that properly spinning, ladies and gents. Let's get it going. There we go. That's what we've all come here for. Oh. Oh. Tony Harrison says it's like being in a casino. Isn't it just? Right, okay, we've now got that spinning. That's very interesting. Right, so I think now we need to get the barrel going, and I think we need, that's probably just about right. Nice. Right, where's my squeegee? What did I do with my squeegee before we put some other colours on? And we need to get the squeegee on, and I've got the most gorgeous pink to go on this. Oh, I tell you, can't wait to get it on there. Now, I just need to give that a little spray, if I could just find out what I did with my thinners. Is it round here, perchance? Can't have gone too far away. Can anyone see my thinners? Oh, there it is. Right, got it. Okay, so I'll give the top one a spray because I need to get the paint liquid. Should have put a base coat on that. Never mind. We live and learn, don't we? Give a little bit of spray on that one. Happy days. Okay, right. We're going to give this, actually, I'm going to, yeah, while we're on the overhead, I'll come around this side, and I'm going to give this a bit of a skadooshing. Alright, let's give this just a bit of a spread out, so we can see now. I'm going to start and fill the canvas up. I mean, ultimately, if it stays on the barrel, like this is, it doesn't really matter. I was more concentrating on what was going on at the bottom. And there's your live stream for next week then. We'll finish this one off. We like to keep the paint moving. Okay, brilliant. So let's spread that out. A little bit up at this end. And I'm feeling I want to get some lime green in here. So I think I'm going to definitely get the lime green and the pink on next, and then see where we're at, because they're proper happy colours, and that's what we're all about, ladies and gents. We're just trying to spread a little bit of happiness here. Right, okay, so let's slow that table down. Okay, let's see where we're at. Now that's better. That's given us some movement. Ooh, that slows down rather quickly. Ooh, now that's rather interesting. Let me spin that round so you can see on the corner cam. This is nice. Okay. Happy days. Right, so I think we've probably got a couple of colours left, and then that might very well be done. So I'm going to just pop a sips on a green. But what I'm going to try and do now is get some green around it outside. That's what I'm going to try and do. So we'll start the table back up again. Okay, let's start. No, anytime you're right, turn it the right way, Ed. There we go. Attaboy! Attaboy! Right, so that's about right. So, okay, so I think that's probably my line there. So let's go up high without killing myself. And we'll get a line of green in. Green's going to fall down. Looking amazing. Oh yeah, look at that come off. Happy days, that. Beautiful, I'm loving that. And I'm going to crack open the pink. And before we stick the last colour on, we'll have a look at the chat. Okay. This is beautiful. This is going really well. So we're still on the overhead, so yeah, I'll still continue to do it this side, I think. I don't want too much pink. So Ian Holmes, that's a great great comment. Thank you for that. Yes, about doing week 2 for Barrel. I think that's absolutely a great idea. And you're absolutely right. You haven't seen yet another layer going on top of an existing layer. So I think that will be a really, really good one to have in our arsenal of videos. Yeah, Rita, got to be careful not to overdo it. Yeah, completely appreciate that. Yeah, white or silver next. Yes, there's Tony Harrison. Yeah, well that will be my last thing, is just to put a soups on a white in, to be honest with you. Just to try and lighten that up a little bit before we give it the last spin. Gold's looking really nice. I just want to be careful on that lime green, obviously. I completely appreciate that. Don't really want to mess with the insides of it too much, but it does need a little something just to lighten it up. So I am going to go in with some cream, and we're going to make that drip into the center. So what I want to do before we have our last kind of quick spins, because that's really developing nicely. Okay, so I'm going to stop the barrel hopefully in the right place anyway, and got away, there we go. Right, okay, so I'm going to drop the cream down, get a few spots in the middle of the black, because it's a really beautiful starburst in the center, and I want to try and do that again. So I'm just going to be very careful now in how much I put down here. It started about there. That looks pretty good back there. Right, that's going down really well. We can see that on the camera now. That's going down really nicely. It's flowing pretty well. Very happy with that. We're just going to get ourselves a few spots. Okay, that's obviously not where I thought it would spot then. Right, so quick. Where's the I need to thin that so it goes into the centre. Oh Lord, quick Ed, quick. Right, okay, plan B then. We'll do a rotate and get a line. Let's get a line. Let's see if we can sort that out. Right, where's my white line gone? There it is. Right, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Okay, that's both sides. Oh, has our corner cam disappeared? Oh dear. Right, we're going to work on that, ladies and gents. Sorry about that. We seem to have a slight technical glitch, and it's in control. AD will work on it, he's the genius. Right, okay. Just bear with us a sec, folks, while we sort that out. And we're back. Well done, sir. Right, let's get this fired up. Right, here we go. This is it. We're going to put everything to the max now. Let's see what we've got. Let's get that spun up. Right, okay. So I might go a little bit quiet here, guys. We're just going to let that spin, and then I'm going to spin it a little bit more now. Yes, I did say I was going to go a bit quiet.
Yay!
Ah, bless him. Right, okay. So, pretty happy with that. I'll tell you what we're going to do then. I'm going to go around the other side. I'm going to spread what's out on the barrel. I love Ian Holmes' idea. I think that's fantastic. I absolutely reckon we should come back to this next week and get layer number 2 on. I think that's going to be something pretty epic. So yeah, great idea, Ian. Thank you for that. And we can then concentrate on this. Actually, we concentrate on this and then just do something on the bottom and not worry about the bottom, so we can reverse it and then just see what comes out. So, Devanda Studios, does each colour dry at different rates? Actually, there are subtle differences between the curing rates, yes there are. And it also depends on the chemicals that we put into them as well, which can hugely affect them, and of course, lots of other things, which is the quantity that they go on in, how much they flow, airflow in the studio. Temperature doesn't make a huge amount of difference, but yeah, there are a huge amount of variables that will affect what happens to them. Right, so I'm going to finish those spins off. Let's have a little look at the chat. So yeah, that was a great comment, question. Thank you very much. Reef Gaming, I'll be up. Okay, no, don't know what that means. Sorry. Funny Fox, Ed and Adi are a power duo. Yes, come on. Chaos Strinder says always be mindful of the bottom, who misses. Angelica says hello again, good evening. Okay, this is good. Ian Holmes is having a laugh with Tim Stanton. Good, I'm very glad everybody. This is cool. Right then, so Funny Fox, Adi, what is your most and least favourite colour? I remember a mention of you liking purple, I believe. Over to you.
I love purple. I love it. Love it, love it. Well, least favourite colour, sludge brown.
Okay, let's get this spun down now. Let's see where we're at. So yeah, good question, Tony Harrison. Will I varnish afterwards? No, absolutely no need. The paints are so hard wearing; they'd literally survive a nuclear war. So no, thankfully they're UV resistant, they're colour fast, and they're just absolutely awesome. To be honest with you, so no, absolutely no need for that. Thankfully. Okay, right, brilliant. Should we pull it off the table, guys? What do you reckon? Yeah, shall we? Right, let's go around the other side. There we go, have a quick look on chest cam. I'm going to go around the other side on chest cam, so you can have a little look. Gold just looks, oh, this is nice, Look at the gold, can you just see that on the other side? Oh, gorgeous. Right then, my friends, we are going to attempt to try and pull this off. So far, we've got a 100% success rate. Right, well, we got it off. Oh, right, let's have a look on chest cam. Oh, hello, now that is interesting. Let's have a look at that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And look what we did on the other one, so very interesting techniques on these. Yeah, very interesting to see how they come out. So I think there's definitely a lot of scope for doing some very interesting, alternatives here. So yeah, thank you ever so much for your suggestions, guys. That's absolutely brilliant. I'm just wondering whether I could hold the first one up to the corner cam. What do you reckon, buddy? Should we do it? Shall I bring it over? Not sure. It might survive it for 2 minutes. For about 60 seconds, and then if you want, you can take a screenshot of it as well, and I can share it on social media. I think it should be all right, buddy. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have a quick go, all right, and then if it starts to move, I'll run back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Run on corner. Right, there we go. La 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 la. Whoa. Okay, that's one. Nice. That's trying really well, actually. In fact, I can put it back down there, actually, to be honest. Right, okay. So out of madness and chaos comes something really rather beautiful. I always like it when it finishes that way. Now, I wonder if I can do the same. Should we do the same on the other one, buddy? Should we just go for it? Should we do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Right, bring the noise. Here we go. This is what we all did this evening. Woo! All right. I've had fun. I could do this all night. Woo! Well, I'm very relieved about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am very, very relieved about that. Ah. There we go. Guys, just reading through your comments now. Thank you ever so much to everybody. I hope I've been able to give everybody a bit of a shout out tonight. My apologies if I haven't. Mark Wilkinson, I haven't said hello to you. Hello, Ingrid. Hello, Bob's M is here. Oh, thank you guys so much. This is really good. I hope if it's been your first time watching this evening, please do give us a subscribe. Very, very important, look, because that's how you get to know about everything happening when it happens. So please do give us a subscribe. Remember to give us a thumbs up. Okay, you're doing really well. Come on, press that button. Thank you so much, guys. This is great. I hope you will tune in next time, because obviously we're going to do this all over again. Loving the fact we're going to do some barrel stuff. This is fantastic. And do remember, if you want to win an original, no matter where you live on the planet, we're giving away not one, but 2 original paintings. Link is in the description. Right down below. Go watch it. Enter it. It's free. It's simple. It's easy. Please tell your friends. Let's get this share. Let's spread the love. We're giving stuff away, guys. Come on. Thank you. There's only 5% of our subscribers so far have watched it, so come on. We need to wrap that up. Let's do it. Okay, Denise Weeks thinks it's amazing. Thank you so much. I bought a small plastic pool to be able to spin a bigger canvas. Can't wait to try it. Awesome. We've done that before. Dina Goodart said that was fun. Reef Gaming has enjoyed it. Go back to work, guys, later. Zane's got to go. Thanks so much, Zane. Cheers from New Zealand. See you next week. Kia ora. Very nice. Michelle Greenfield, first something with Vortex in it sounds good. Very good. Thank you, Michelle. Tanya, lovely to see everyone this evening. Yes, absolutely agreed. And Devanda Studios, best live so far. Thanks so much. That's really kind of you. Tony Harrison loves it. Thank you so much, Tony. That's really kind of you. Marion Moore sends all her best. Guys, thank you so much. This has been brilliant. Oh, somebody's got a birthday. Is it Tanya's birthday? Did we miss that? Ooh. Right, one's coming up on Sunday, AD says. Right, fantastic. Jeffrey Jenkins loves it. Now fill balloons with paint and throw against the canvas. Actually, AD's working on that, alright? Funny Fox says, good night everyone. Good night, Funny Fox. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, James, for your donation as well. And thank you, the donator. We'll go back to that. My memory was, and it was $20. Was it? Oh, I'm going to say, I don't want to upset everyone. Oh, well, this is awkward, isn't it? Hang on, I'm not going to forget. We'll give you a shout out, don't worry, just while we have a look at that. Tim Stanton, send the paintings to me, send the bills to someone else. Yeah, thanks. Kim Ray, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Was it Katie who sent the donation? Oh, please don't be angry at me if I got that wrong. Bob's M, thank you so much, Bob's. Twan Essence, thanks guys, awesome as usual. Thanks very much. Tim and Ellen still here. Did you guys enjoy it? Hope you did. And it's just awesome, man. You guys are just the best. Thank you so much. This is really kind. Was it Katie? Was it Katie? Was it Katie? We're just having a look through. I'm sorry, I've put AD into a position there where he's got to start looking through everything. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Dina Goodart loves it. Thank you very much. I know we've thanked everybody. Right, thank you guys. Yeah, Simon Durnins. Another great week from Artfish. Night All says Michelle. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, thank you to wonderful. Thanks, Ed Colin Gody loves it. Great work, Gody. Sorry, I never know how to pronounce your name. Sackett says, love to visit your studio one day. You'll be very welcome. Get a plane over here. Come and have a look. You'll be very, very welcome. But to those of you who donated tonight, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Every little helps, and we are so so grateful for it. It all pays for the equipment. It allows us to keep doing this every week. It's really kind, so thank you. It's very, very graciously received, and it's just brilliant. So And to everybody, thank you so much for your support.
Thank
Let's keep
you,
this going,
thank
keep driving
you,
the
thank
subscriber
you.
giveaway, keep the subscribes and the likes, all part of this amazing family, and we absolutely love it. So thank you again this week so much, everybody. It's been absolutely brilliant. Dorita, we celebrate our 30th anniversary all week. This was fun to watch this week. I'm so glad that we were able to do that. Peace out to you, Devanda Studios. And Aishwarya says, great work. Thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it this evening on what has been our world's first, our experimental night. Never been done before. Doubt we'll ever do it again. But we're going to continue all the fun and all the excitement and all the entertainment this time next week. So don't miss it. Watch out for the links on social media. Get subscribed. Turn the bell icon on. You're not going to miss a thing. On behalf of Adi and myself, can we thank you so much for watching this evening, and wherever you are, go well, be healthy, and we'll see you the same time, same place next week. So from Suarez HQ, from the big man and myself, a very good evening to you.